Hey guys, I just briefly want to go over some concepts I've been coming up with. This is a carry on from uh, ideation and externalization and discovery. Basically, after ideation and brainstorming, etc. I've been running down this road without railroading myself too much, actually. Trying to just keep open to the whole idea of this virtual storytelling within a virtual environment. Probably, I'm still probably gearing more towards keeping this open in terms of the storytelling, but there is an emphasis here at the moment that I'm going to show you now um, in terms of film editing and directing within a virtual environment. And this is that distance that I feel I'd like to cross between the real and the virtual, and being able to express that um, to a certain target audience. So anyway, I'm not going to go on too much. I just want to show you guys where I'm at, and yeah. So here I am. I've created these little characters. One of the main reasons I created them is to do a prototype test on cloth dynamics and physics. But that's outside the scope of this. But also, I can use these as little act as little targets just inside this little realm I'm going to show you now. So I'm about to put this VR virtual reality headset on. So you guys will now be looking through my POV. Okay, exactly what I see. So let's jump in and have a look. Okay, so let's have a look. Here I am. Let me just put this on. And I do have two little controllers, hand controls, that I'm going to grab. Here's one of them. Okay, and the other one here. And straight away, you can see the animation. So, I'm inside this virtual world like a holodeck. Okay, and this would be perfect for a director if you wanted to get good angles, different shots, etc. So that's what I wanted to play with here, and keep things fairly open at this stage. So what I've generated to try and get my head around this a little bit better, to be able to convey this concept, is directing, etc., is I've built this little camera. It's over here on this table, and I can pick it up with these little hand controls. So I can pick it up, look around, and I can drop it back down and pick it up. Now, it is fairly, it's a prototype. I built the camera in Maya 3D package, but here's the beauty: is everywhere I look, so I can look for the viewport, and I can see my characters like that, or I can look through the little, what is that? A little view finder, right? And now here's the cool part: I can record this as well. I'll hit record now. I'm just going to pull the trigger, and I start recording. So I'm recording, and I could be getting a good camera angle. I'll just stop that recording. Boom. Okay, neat. That's my first recording. And that has, in fact, saved that out as a movie file. So now over here, I've got these little guys doing their thing as well. So let's go over there. And before I do that, I'm just going to put this other controller down. I don't really need that one. And I'm going to show you guys another aspect. After chatting to facilitators and getting feedback early on during the ideation stage, they suggested I look into, for example, the camera lenses. And you need to be able to zoom. That's an important, to change lenses. So I thought, well, I got to adapt this. And this is through feedback. Even before I started prototyping, they just gave me so many ideas. And there we go. I can zoom. And I didn't think of that at all. So I thought, that's pretty neat. Yeah. So there we go. So now I'm going to record another film. I'm going to pull up nice and close on this guy. I'll hit record. There we go. I'll even pull back. I snap that back, but you get the idea. And there's another movie. And I'll do one more. Way at a distance, and then we'll zoom in. start out here, hit record. Okay. There we go. Cool. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I'm quite surprised at the from the feedback and ideas, etc., of exploring this sort of a realm. What I'm sort of coming out with. It's quite bizarre. Okay, so now I'm going to take off this headset. So I've got the headset off. I'm just going to push stop there. And like I mentioned before, it's one thing to have a virtual camera inside a virtual environment. And, you know, the cool thing is, here are my little movies. Here's the first one that I recorded. Okay, and then let's go on to the next one. There we go, there's that zoomed up one. I'm not very steady with the hands, but you get the idea. And finally, this one. Now, you could easily take these into a editing package and stitch these together or edit them as a little movie or a little story. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's where I'm at, and thanks for watching.